Good morning from Stage 3 of the Voly Grampian Forest Rally based around Bankery, round 6 of 7 of the Asset Alliance Group Scottish Rally Championship. 2 stages last night to warm the drivers up and blow off the cobwebs before starting a new day today. What a viewpoint we have here today, and the conditions on this stage so far at the start of the stage here are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, perfect. We can see the cars for quite a distance. You've got a real treat in store today with the live footage. We're not far from the start, so we're not going to get much of an idea, I suppose, of gaps between the crews. But wow, just spectacular. And I think it really showcases rallying in Scotland and some of the stages that we have here. So we're looking today to, in the Scottish Championship, the Asset Alliance Scottish Championship, looking at some of our classes. And we've got, well, Callum Atkinson, what an amazing drive last night. 8th SRC crew, 19th overall in and leading the GM mechanical two-wheel drive. And the Oakbank Challengers, what a drive.
Absolutely fantastic. He was on it last night, trying a great teamwork there. Hopefully more of that today.
Absolutely. We've got Natalie. Well, you gave her a gold star last night.
Gold star last night, very well deserved. A fantastic performance past us. The commitment, hard braking and whatnot was really good to watch. So again, hopefully more of that today.
Absolutely. So Natalie Robinson is 35th overall and leading the Quest Me Juniors ahead of Robbie Wood, who was looking good through the stages with Stephen Brown.
Yep, definitely.
I did hear Alison Helen had said last night that thought Robbie sounded a wee bit sick when he came into service.
Right.
So,
Oh, the boys will have got that fettled through the night.
Hopefully that was a nice easy fix and they weren't there too late in service last night.
Absolutely. We've got Mike Grant, 53rd, leading the Grindwater Lift Truck Subaru Cup. And the John Rintoul and his lovely historic Mark II leading the Hado Energy Super Seniors over Ernie Lee and Patricia and the BMW. All going well. We've got a couple of restarts that we'll be looking for in the stages today, most notably Mark McCulloch and Michael Hendry.
Yep.
Don't see them on the restart list, so that might be a bit of a surprise when they come in the stage. So I think we'll be looking at the tracker to see where they're coming through.
I think with the change in order, they're running them as they finished last night.
Yeah, reseed overnight.
Yeah,
so
reseed overnight. So we're just trying to work out just now. Lisa's on the numbers, putting them in all in order, so that we can keep you updated as they come, because they won't be as the seeded list was last night when they first started.
Yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity as well just to wish Jonathan Lord a speedy recovery after the Scottish. Unfortunately, he's ended up in hospital and would have been at this event as a steward. So, Jonathan, wishing you a very speedy recovery. Yep. And you're definitely missed this weekend.
100%.
And as well, just before we get started, Highland Car Club had two big losses recently with Ron Blanchard, previous snowman organiser and stalwart of Highland Car Club, and Bob Wilson, again of Highland Car Club, and was Scottish champion in '91 alongside Donald Milne. So just we're thinking of their families. Yep, and a loss, all the same. So sad news, but hopefully we can remember them with fond memories and what they have provided to our sport over the years.
Yep.
Another thing as well, sorry Angus, is I was flicking through social media, Elfyn Evans last night with the juniors. I think Rona had organised a Q&A with Elfyn, and he took the time of junior drivers past and current.
Fantastic. Yep, good on
him.
And
took the time to do that. I think that's just amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of respect there for that, putting back in and helping the young ones and giving them some excitement. I bet they thoroughly enjoyed that.
Just taking that time to answer the questions, and they would have been well thought out. Our juniors are articulate young people. So yeah, I really liked that, because WRC is very sheltered. Absolutely, yeah. They're there to do a job, so to do that, yeah, I just thank you for taking.
Aye, good man, well done. So, what time have we got the first car through this stage today?
Well, the first car will be 9:09, but
9:09.
3 minutes ahead.
Yeah. So Elfyn shouldn't be far in coming through. Yeah.
Yeah, good opportunity at the moment to say thank you to all the marshals.
Absolute heroes.
Very early start. We've got marshals on everywhere. Last night it was in Finland. I know the guys that I went to Finland with are all marshalling. Stuart Paula, Andy Straub from Highland, along with lots and lots of others. Those are the ones I know.
Unbelievable how far people come. The marshals are just a different. They're just different people. Argyle Rally, for example, there's people that come over from the Isle of Man to come and marshal. It's fantastic the effort that they go to, so that all of us can enjoy it, whether we're competing or standing at the stage side here watching it all.
Yeah, same with the rescue crews. I know we have a lot that travel, south of the border to come up and support. So thank you to the rescue crews and all the doctors, CMO, all the officials, all the organisers. It's just a really good event. But yeah, we do really appreciate everyone taking the time.
The time of need, but also in terms of recovery. But like the rally will finish, and you don't realise just how late they need to work on till sometimes to get the cars and the stage is cleared and whatnot, and then they're up early again, need to be in stage early doors. For example, we were here 2 hours before? 2 hours before the start of the stage, so to travel out to the stage, it's an early start, often for a lot of people. So yeah, credit where it's due to everyone that's involved in this sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Rain, hail or shine.
Thankfully for us today, there is a yellow ball and blue, yellow ball in the sky and blue clouds, blue. So
yeah, it's
days.
Definitely a bit windy, unfortunately, but hopefully that'll keep the dust down.
Yeah, that should help the drivers.
Yeah.
I don't think that the stages here, there's a bit of, they're very hard packed in stage 3 here. We've walked in and walked up to a camera point further up from us, and absolute motorway. The top section's a wee bit of loose gravel, which the first few opening cars will take that off, and then I don't think it's going to erode too badly and create much of a dust issue, but certainly here anyway, it's nice and open, there's a breeze, so dust won't be an issue with minute intervals for competitors.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see. Makes it more enjoyable for everyone all round.
So we're like we say, we're not far into the start, and we can hear them down the road section, getting tyres warmed up, brakes warmed up, everything sitting ready to go. So
that's how clear the day it is. We can see them. We can see them before the arrival. Actually,
yep,
getting everything nice and warm and ready to go. So
hopefully their tyres are nice and warm, so that they're ready to attack the corners up past us, so we get a good sense of the action. They come off the start down the bottom there. There's probably, you classify it as a 90 right, and then it weaves up the hillside here over a crest, which on the camera here doesn't look like much, but when you're coming up the hill, it'll be a blind crest to the drivers. But if they're watching it, you can keep committed over this crest here before approaching a left-hander. Goes 90 left and then along the hillside and away up into the distance there. So
fast and flowing.
Fast
up
and
the hill.
flowing. Committed, fast and flowing. And we want to see some good committed driving again. Nothing too silly, but we're wanting to be on our edge of our seats here. Or if you want to go really exciting, then you can get me out of my seat.
Yeah, that was last night. Decided I was going to sit because I'm too old for this, and then stood the whole night. It was far too exciting. So hopefully you'll enjoy all this excitement as well. The commitment, the enjoyment that you could see. And we were speaking to Alan Scott earlier, and he was saying David Anderson, first rally just beaming from ear to ear as we were talking last night about the enjoyment that we get from the sport. Just really, really good to see. And all the service crew, all the hard work that everybody does to keep everyone moving.
That sounds like a rally car in the distance. Can hear the 3-cylinder launching off the start here.
Yeah, just waiting for Elfin.
We've got some noises. Here we go. First car of the day.
See the commitment here.
Fantastic. Is it flat over the crest? Yes, it is. Can hear the loose gravel in the distance, flying off into the bushes.
A lot of dust getting kicked up.
Flat, flat, flat. Slight lift there, flat.
Yep.
So that's the benchmark so far.
Absolutely, and then I remember that being a bit of a tricky right at the top
Up
there
at the
after
top of the hill.
Yeah, just because it's so quick, and I think it's a late, if I remember. I might not, because I'm not very good at remembering on stages, but fast up to there. But yeah, we're going to get covered in dust for sure.
No, it's going to be some spectacular action here today, I would say.
Absolutely worth it.
My interesting point is on the hillside where the static camera is, where the white bags are and the lay-by there. There was a slight lift there, and if there's anything going by last night's performances, John Armstrong, it'll be interesting to see the top lads, but John Armstrong was, when he came past us last night, was absolutely fantastic. That was committed where that was, so we'll see if anyone has it flat there. That'll be the decider.
Yeah, it was quite interesting with Romit being, overnight leader, but John, in parts looked quicker. Yeah,
very close.
It's exciting.
There was a couple of punctures last night which prevented the top contenders from having a good attack in places, so thankfully for us, if they get a puncture by the time they've got to us, then they're in a bad way, so hopefully that won't happen.
I'll hold your mic while you help them. I've done my fill of punctures in the last 2 events, thank you.
Yeah.
For sure, but yeah, you can hear the noise down on the road now. It's getting quite exciting.
Yeah, so does Elvin need to get to the end of the stage before?
I wouldn't think so.
No.
A short stage, they might well wait until the middle
Halfway point. Yeah.
by that.
Then they'll send him in. So first off will be
Romit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just having a quick look there. Big shout out to Christine and Derek, loyal followers of the Scottish Rally Championship. And we're just round the corner from Ross Jarrett. He really should be in a car, not watching.
He would be fantastic. This is what we said last night about the cars, and it's great to see the cars up here, but a viewpoint like this with the straights and the noises, I think some of the cars up that hillside there, your BDs, what we discussed last night, and the noisy cars, we'll be looking forward to hearing them sing.
Yeah, I think we would both agree we would rather be in a car than watching the cars.
Definitely. So here's our first full-out competitor into the stage now, and committed.
Oh, committed for sure.
Where's his braking point? Oh. Just pulling the gears. Slight break there. The dust just adds a little bit to the viewing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Makes for some great watching. Yeah, great photos. There'll be some great photos from the photographers after this one. Dust is lingering a wee bit.
Yeah.
Wind's settled a bit, but the dust is lingering in places.
Yeah, the wind just kind of comes and goes, but you just see there, as you say, I don't know if that was a lift or a bit of a left foot or what, but
a wee dab.
Yeah, not much. It'll be interesting to see what we see next. And we're off. 1 minute gap must be.
Here's the next one.
John Armstrong. Oops.
Absolutely flying. Full attack
the dust.
there. Full attack.
He's not hanging about.
What's his approach going to be up at the lay-by? A very small dab there, but that is exactly what I was expecting from him. Full commitment.
Looked like a slightly different line as well.
Yep, he took a bit of a cut in there.
Yeah, big cut.
Yep. And that's probably the difference, some of which we discussed last night with the recce, the insight that they get to being able to attack corners like that, and if there's a possibility, just straighten it out ever so slightly just to carry more speed and take a different angle, different approach.
Because you can stop the car, get out, have a look and see what's inside that corner. From a DVD, you don't have that luxury. You're just assuming what's in there.
Yep.
And that, as you say, that makes the difference. Third car.
Fast and flowing now. Ocean, first of the BRC competitors, man on a mission as well. One hard break with him.
No.
Busy watching it. There's definitely a different colour of dust that arises there as they cut the corner.
There is.
But when they come up here, you can see some of them are braking back on the power, braking back on the power until they get into the corner. Whereas
Very
those
different
just
driving styles.
one hard brake and just braking into the corner. Lancia? Yep, one of our first of the Lancias through. A different car to see. Don't know if there's ever been a Lancia in Scotland before.
It's good
in
to
the
see
new
these
age.
cars in Scottish
Definitely.
stages.
A very quiet car.
It is.
A very fast section down there.
Oh. That was a bit of an interesting after the corner,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Just a bit
I don't know
wide.
if it slid a wee bit wide there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how you see the different styles of all of the different cars
Definitely.
so far. Yeah.
Cars and drivers and their approaches. Yeah. I think if you were standing up in that top corner at the top hill there, you'd get a great viewpoint as well as they go round. We can just
Yeah.
hear them echoing in the trees in the distance. What a way to spend your Saturday morning. Johan, second of the Lancias through. Man on a mission.
It's most gravel we've had exposed past us.
Different driving style again there. He was very brake throttle, brake throttle.
That was more of a John Armstrong line in that corner.
Yep. You always need to watch for the cuts. You never know what's in the corner. It's easy to get carried away sometimes. I know I can be bad for cuts at times.
Yes.
Yep.
No, I think it is.
Yeah, they're coming thick and fast. I think last
Fast, for
night
sure.
was with a delay in stage one. There was 3-minute intervals at times. Sometimes organisers do this just to bring the gap down between cars. Car
Oh,
10.
Brandon Simonek.
Yep. Canadian driver. Hard on the brakes. He was a wee bit on the loose there. Car stepped out a wee bit. Going into the corner. Powering on through there now. He was committed there.
Again, different line.
Very much. I think about a third way up that hill from the corner there. There must be a slight corner that we're not seeing from here.
Yeah. Just enough to take a bit of speed off.
Yeah.
But he's committed. That he's certainly
Yep.
more committed than I felt he was last night on stage 2s, where we just got a handle on our gravel
Yeah.
in Scotland.
Yep. A lot of drivers will have had a time to review things last night, go back, speak to their engineers, and a couple of clicks on the suspension, a couple of changes.
Marion.
There's Marion Evans,
Dale.
another BRC contender. Dale Furness. Slight break on the crest there. I say you come up to that, it's a blind crest. It's hard to be committed over there at times.
Again, a big cut, looks like.
I was going to say, I think once the drivers, the first few take a cut, the line appears, and then as the other drivers, the following drivers come up to it, they see the line and start taking that bigger cut.
Yeah,
Just takes one to start it.
it does, but they will have looked at these, they will have stopped, they will have got out,
Yep.
make sure that nothing becomes exposed as best they can on the recce, I'm pretty sure. Especially in stages they don't know.
Should be Max McRae coming up next.
Yeah, struggling
Sammy
after a
Fair.
double puncture yesterday, so on a push today.
Big push, what have we got here? Flat over the crest.
And that is a push.
Yeah, it's on a push. Beautiful sounding cars.
It's probably the most dust we've had past us since
Yeah.
John Armstrong.
He's on the power there for a long time going up that hill. Not
That'll
many
be
lifts.
interesting to see his stage time. Lisa's just telling us that John Armstrong was quickest through.
Easy to see
this
so
stage.
far. Small gaps.
0.3, wow. That is...
That is just a small lift, a small comfort lift.
yeah, a comfort lift,
Yep.
yeah. We all like one of them now and again.
This will be our
First of the...
first of the Scottish Championship cruise.
Absolutely.
Going well last night.
Looking good.
This left-hander that we've got in front of us is probably the first big corner of the day. This is the first one that they're attacking, so
Yeah. Absolutely.
that'll be them warmed up to the top of the hill. They have to go flat out from there now. They've had the rerun up this morning.
Yeah.
No excuses. Scott Beattie next, local. This he probably would have passed his front door, his workshop and business this morning, coming here as we did. So going very well last night. He was sitting second in the Scottish Championship, so see what he does here.
Getting to grips with this car.
Yeah.
Oh, committed through there.
I was trying to have a look at the tyres as they go past. Tyres is a completely different subject to talk about, but Scott's usually a Michelin man. But it looks like there's 4 new shiny tyres in the car there this morning, so man on a mission, I would say.
Yeah, he wants to get a result in his home rally for sure.
He did fantastic last year. The third or second last year, I think, in his Fiesta.
Yeah.
Top result anyway, so.
Yeah. And obviously Gary's going to be in a push after his puncture yesterday.
Yeah, Gary's in a push. He's here for a job, but
Maximum points.
maximum points.
Here he comes.
Carrying good speed into the corner there. He's definitely on a push there.
Yeah, it's definitely not a straight piece of road.
Yep,
That's for
going
sure.
well, Gary.
Yeah, good line. There you go, Max, third quickest on this stage, absolutely
Man
on a
mission.
push. Yeah. 1.6 seconds behind John Armstrong. Good. He did look, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was pushing. Well done. Well done, boys.
Fires in his belly.
Yep. Absolutely. Great to see. But you could see it on the stage.
Yep. Elliot Payne next.
Elliot and Patrick.
Oh, we've got problems here. We've got problems? Yep, we've got problems. Down on power. Down on power there, I would say. That's not
Yeah.
on full song. And a misfire. That's not what we like to see.
No. Not in the first stage.
Oh,
of
he's
the
away now
day.
though.
Oh.
Yeah, seems a bit better there. Yeah, don't know what that was. Definitely slow past us, but seems
Not
to have more
nearly as
lift.
much dust either.
No,
I don't
no.
know if they do have an issue, or hopefully not in the
Hopefully
first
not.
stage of the day. For sure. Yeah.
There
Aoife
was
and
a
Ayrton.
photo shown this morning.
Yes, a very interesting visit to the. Oh no, Mark
it's Mark.
McCulloch.
Mark is back out
Awesome,
after
yeah,
his
he's not
issues
on the
last
start
night. Great
list.
to see. So Mark will just be out for fun today, unfortunately now, I would say. He would have had to have retired yesterday. So needs to stay on the cautious side. No point risking anything silly, but Mark's out. Mark's a man, a true passion for the sport, so he is just out for fun.
Get
Plenty.
some miles.
Yeah, enjoy it. work hard to go and do this, so just need to enjoy your day's fun.
Learn more about the car. I didn't read the regulations, but some rallies, if you don't, you only have to finish a portion of each stage. But I don't know what that would have meant, not finishing 1 and 2. And there's 8 today, yeah. I do love a good regulation read. I just didn't feel the need this time. I do, and I love a bulletin. I was reading them all in Finland. It's a sad affliction. Yeah, this we're talking about. She was committed last night, wasn't she?
Going very well there.
And a Rally 3.
Rally 3 getting up the gears. Just a slight hover on the brakes there, on the power.
She's absolutely driving that car, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's leaving very little on the stage, that's for sure. But yeah, that picture last night, I think there was all 4 wheels off the actual stage.
I think that's a common area for mishaps, that corner. It's a well documented, pictured, photographed corner of the rally that the spectators and photographers always go to, and it caught a few out last night. I think there was pictures of Ian Bainbridge off in there as well last night.
Yeah.
Stephen Waugh.
Stephen Waugh and Carl Williamson.
Carl Williams.
They must have had super night fairly well up this morning. And they're 46 on their door. Lisa's just saying that Elliot had a misfire last night, so it maybe looks like they've not solved that completely.
Yeah, there was a wee slight miss there, but it just seemed flat. Just seemed sick.
Hopefully it can sort itself out, clear itself as they go through the stage and not drop too much time.
Elliot's a young driver. That's a good opportunity for him to compare himself with some of the other drivers here. I'm sure he'll be keen to see where he performs.
Yeah, well, here we should have Bruce and Neil next. I say local event, stage sponsor for Bruce.
Yep.
4th SRC crew. Brilliant.
Good going.
Yep. There'll be 2 smiles in that car at the end of last night. Just saw Bruce's son Dylan walk up the stage, so he's in watching his dad.
He looked like he had new shiny tyres on as well. Nice and smooth.
Bruce will know these stages as well. He's done the Granite and the Grampian, so I think we say every year since '97. Go on.
Such noisy cars. Aren't they? Popping and banging away there.
Yeah. Oh, good on them. It's just good to see somebody support Scottish Rally for so long and still have the love after all this time.
The wind's kicking up now here. Hugh Brunton in the Toyota.
Yeah, Greg Halfpenny navigating for the first time for him on gravel.
Slight hesitation there. Yeah, off throttle a bit there.
He'll just be bedding himself in with this Yaris on gravel.
Absolutely. A long day ahead. So this event is more mileage than the normal round. So although they did 2 stages last night, today will be a full round of the Scottish Championship.
Yeah, and it is a long day. Last year,
stages.
Yeah, absolutely. We finished after 7 p.m. last year. Super day in the car. John Crawford, Josh Davidson, great to see them. 6th SRC crew.
Going well, committed there.
Yeah.
Powering into the corner.
It's a normal Scottish Championship event-ish, give or take. Nice cut there, John. On you go.
He's quite a comical guy, John.
He is, he's
always
great
good
fun.
to speak to in the stages.
He always has me chuckling when I see
there's
him
always
at
something there to say.
stage arrivals. Between him and Josh, you both have you have a good laugh actually. It's good, and hopefully the dust will not be annoying him today, and he'll get a good run.
I can remember them at the Grisdale. Lisa was just mentioning the Grisdale there. They came in with no windscreen at the front at the finish, just as you do. But
yeah,
Stephen Petch, Scottish Championship contender here.
Oh, Stephen Petch, Michael Williams.
Attacking hard into the corner. Full lag, full power.
Great to see them going so well.
I think it's probably at this moment that I've realised I'm quite jealous now. It's at this moment I've realised I wish I was in one of those cars.
That was me driving into the stage last night to get set up.
Yeah.
I wished, yeah. Callum Atkinson next. This giant killing two-wheel drive.
Yep, be the first two-wheel drive on the road today.
Yes, 8th SRC crew. Amazing to see. He really just seems to have got in tow with this car, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think a lot of them, Callum's always praising Nikki for the efforts that she puts in on the co-driving side as a team to make them go as quick as they can. Carrying the speed. I don't know whether those cars have such a short rev range. They always seem to be on the limiter.
Yeah. I know this.
They're that noisy in the car, outside the car and in the car. I don't know if the driver can actually hear if they're on the limiter or not.
Some of them have a silent limiter.
Really?
The Polo has a silent limiter,
Right.
so you don't hear it bouncing. It just stops before, I believe.
Incredible.
I know. I'd only heard about that in the Jim Clark. So yeah, you don't hear. So I don't know if that's the case in the Peugeots as well. I don't know, but if that would make sense, because it should have been on the limiter in parts.
Craig Rutherford will be the first of our high revving, natural aspirated cars. Chucking the stones up out the back of that car. Max power up the hill. Going back to Callum there quickly, we're saying he's in the Scottish Championship, but he's British Championship stickers in the car there as well. So
Yeah.
although he wouldn't have wrecked, he'll still be eligible for points. And
I know.
he
So
was leading. Shouldn't sound surprised he was leading. So well done, Callum and Nicky. Keep her up.
here's Alexander Villioid.
He was going very well last night. Very impressive. Flat over the crest.
Yeah, 18 years old, 19 later on in the year.
Young and no fear.
No fear.
There's a slight bit of sideways action there. As he came down over that crest, he just stepped sideways, you could just see.
And if we also put into perspective, you know, he's wrecked, he's done his own notes, but Callum's
Still beating him.
yeah,
That's what we like to see.
isn't it? And
Yeah.
it just shows that, you know, our Scottish competitors can fight with, you know, our European neighbours who are used to writing their own notes and do recce's and, you know, fair play. And as I say, he's in the FFSA, so he is touted as the next French superstar. So he is somebody to watch.
Supported driver. Who have we got up next? Rally 2 Fiesta. Dan O'Brien.
Dan O'Brien, yeah.
Liam McIntyre. They'll have blown the cobwebs off last night on a bigger push today.
Yeah, fun fact from Jane last night.
Aye, we mentioned about our dad with the Focus.
Yeah, Mick O'Brien in Focus, yeah, he got the Scottish Championship winning Focus after Andrew and Jane won the championship. It's good to see that somebody's got the car that will appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, going well up there.
Next up,
Should be Ian Bainbridge.
Ian Bainbridge.
Got restarted or got out. I don't know if he'll have got out from where he was last night,
No,
but maybe he
it was a
did.
deep bit.
Fair play. Bit of off-roading.
You can hear the 3-cylinder Toyota engine coming up.
That's definitely Yaris, I think, is it?
Repaired her anyway last night if there was any damage. Looking good.
Oh, good. Yeah, getting out with a time is good, yeah.
I think it could be only his second time in the car. Jim Clark was maybe his first.
Yeah, I don't think he's done an awful lot, so good on him.
Yeah, there was he was trying it at Jim Clark, always a pushing competitor, but I think we've seen a couple of clips of him having some moments getting to grips with the car.
Yeah, another fun fact, he is, as far as we believe, one of the only non-professional drivers to drive a rally one up the hill at Goodwood.
Yep, seen that on Facebook.
Yeah, good
I think
on
he
him.
was approached as well to drive it. So he was,
Excellent.
I'm sure. Aye. Constantine.
Talented young junior here.
Noisy, can hear it from here before you can even see it. Oh, chucking it into that corner. Committed in there. Taking it flat over the crest. Yes, good man. Powering hard deep into the corner there. You can just tell the power and torque those cars have as they come over out that left-hander. It just goes over a crest and you can just hear the engine note raise as the wheels are spinning.
Yeah.
Finding the grip.
He's
Looks doing well.
not left much there, has he?
No,
At all.
he's definitely a young
drive.
man on a mission in his career looking to do well.
Yeah, and he's done well since he started in
done
the
well.
juniors, yeah. From his MG, well done. Second junior BRC, behind Ben McFall. So that sounds like it'll be a good fight because he's starting in front of him.
Close competition makes people go quicker, go harder.
So Sam Mason.
Few shout outs.
Brett McKenzie, good morning, Susan and Gus.
Brett McKenzie is not getting a shout out after last night's comment on a certain picture.
I bet Brett does wish he was out here. I did
Sure
the
he
granite
wishes.
with him.
Not jealous at all.
Yeah, just before COVID we did the granite together and his year survived, so
Yeah. Credit to you, he's done very well in his car.
yeah.
So hopefully get back out soon. Get yourself back out for round 7 of the Asset Alliance Group Scottish Championship down to the Galloway Hills, and come have a wee
Absolutely.
fight with me and Evo.
Bob Adamson,
Bob
yep.
Adamson. Go on, Bob. Keep her lit.
SRC regular, going well.
Have we got a time for Elliot? Did Elliot get through the stage after we thought he had a slight down in power?
Yeah, 21st
21st through,
through.
so
Been a bit
there's been an issue of some sort there.
Oh, that's a shame.
FIFA 12 quickest.
Oh,
12th
well done,
quickest.
Aoife.
The Rally 3.
Yeah, 12th quickest for Aoife, well
Any
done.
more shout outs?
Um,
I suppose there's probably one important one. I'll be sitting on the edge of the couch there, Gail Watson.
I'll have to say to Mummy Watson, hello.
loving the chat, she says.
She I can just picture her on the couch just now, absolutely buzzing.
Still been her bed.
It's- Lisa says you'll still be in your bed, so hopefully you've got a cup of tea in hand. I hope there's plenty of people out there that are sitting watching and enjoying this with a cup of tea or coffee in
Martin,
hand.
is it?
Is this Martin
Talking about
Erskine?
Evos.
Could be, it is. It is good to see him
It
back
is.
out. Good on yourself, Martin. Good man. Martin unfortunately went off last night in a wee ditch. Just sucked him in, and there's a chance he has done damage to reverse gear, so there's no reverse. The lads got it fixed last night, checked and fixed last night, so he's out today for fun, which, like we said last night, is what it's all about. like many, works very hard to get out and do this sport. So great to see him out, enjoy the day, enjoy the miles, and yeah, if anybody sees him at all in a particular situation, he needs reversed. He needs a hand getting reversed somewhere because he's no reverse.
Oh,
Shout
right.
out to Team Crocs on here as well.
Oh yeah, we
Good
need
morning
a
from Silverstone. Big shout out to Team Crocs. Keep her lit and mind the corners.
good advice. Oh, Paul Thompson, I think. Dan
Yeah.
Forsyth.
Yep.
Dan will be having a good hurl in
He'll be
this car
loving
for
this.
sure.
Good crack.
Let it sing. Go on. A very trying driver. I really don't want to talk too much, but I hope the microphone picks up the noise of that car through the woods there.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I know. And you talk about teamwork. You know, earlier it is a teamwork. All of these navigators put so much effort into preparing, you know, their notes themselves, getting mentally into the zone just like the drivers do. I mean, you're a driver, I'm a navigator. The point is the same, but the approach can be different
Aye, yep. It's
as
good.
to what we do.
For me, I love a navigator that just gives you that buzz, gives you the push, just gets you excited and ready to attack.
Andy Davis, Owen Davis,
Another one.
going well, yeah.
Oh, we're down on a cylinder. Bit down on a cylinder coming up the hill there.
They've been so unlucky this year. Really hope they get a finish.
Sounding better there. These cars are old school cars. They've no ECUs, they've no electronics, they've nothing fancy to tell them all the sensors and what to do. So often if these cars are sitting at the start, they're old school carburetors, they're set up for going maximum attack, full throttle. They're not designed for sitting idle. So it's often they can foul the plugs, and it takes them a wee bit to get into the stage to get them cleared and back on song.
Which is a good one. So yeah, here's your driver. Let's have a gold star or mark out of 10.
Owen was given a gold star last night for being a good boy, not being silly. So hopefully he retains that gold star today. Nice, neat and tidy. Nice and smooth, good. Up the gears. Tick, tick. No, going well. Like was mentioned last night, these cars have more torque. You don't need to rev them as hard, so you need to change the gears and use the torque low down. That's where the power is with these cars. So they might not be revving hard like some of the front running cars here and some of the 208s and whatnot, but they are doing the same job and just going as hard, but they just don't sound as fantastic maybe.
And as you say, normally navigating for Jock. And talking about Jock, by proxy, we better give a shout out to Blue, Bob Kennedy's dog, Blue Rally Dog. I forgot last night with the rally dogs. Here's Ben McFall, leading BRC Junior. Interesting fight with Luke Constantine, I think, as well.
I know, going very well there.
Hopefully got Scott next, Scott Peacock.
Quick shout out from Ryan for his bro Dean and James at the MRF tyre van.
This should be Scott Peacock.
Aye. Here's my friend Scott.
So it definitely
He
sounds
was told
like
this
him.
morning. Come on, Scott. Give it the absolute beans. I might have to stand up here and give him a wave on.
Craig Wallace on the notes.
Give it the absolute candy, son. Go on. Good man. Back on the power. Come on. Give it the welly. Yes. I think that was a wee clutch kick there. Just getting up the revs. Yep.
Just a wee shout out to Alison Clark there, the hairdressers. Yeah, in Gretna.
Head fully tinfoil, forgot her earbuds, so everyone's listening.
So everyone in the hairdressers is listening to us. Well,
What a lady Alison is.
yeah.
There's
Well,
not
it's
many
Lady
like that.
Alison Clark, isn't it? May your undercarriage stay from being damp. All day and every day.
Barry Groundwater, one of our sponsors of the championship.
Yeah, not only a competitor but sponsoring the Subaru Cup. And a stage sponsor of the event as well, so puts a lot back into motorsport.
Ian Morrison watching from his Tesco van.
Yeah, Ian Morrison did say he's out in deliveries in his Tesco van. Other supermarkets are available.
I hope you're parked up at the side watching from a safe place.
Ross Cree says Eddie would have looked good.
You're right, Eddie would have looked good for the coverage. Thank you very much for that. But hopefully we'll get out soon and go and have some fun.
Peter Lee's watching from East Kilbride.
Oh.
Cheering on his boys.
I was going to say Chris and Ewan, he'll be watching with...
Peter is not at a rally. Peter, why are you not here?
No, sadly not here today.
Wait,
Got the
Alan
sack
Dixon.
maker, Alan Dixon. Loves his rallying.
Great listening.
He's getting to grips with that car now.
yeah, big
Going well there.
shout out to Sarah Fraser and Mull. Yeah, pace is awesome, Sarah. It's really good. Need to get you to a rally again soon. See if we can crack your dad out of retirement.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Anybody and everybody that's got a car sitting or competed or that, get yourself back out.
Yeah, absolutely. We're both sitting here.
You must wonder
itching.
throughout the time how many cars are sitting in the garages and places with covers on.
Yeah.
Alan's got two.
It'd be interesting if you've got a car that's sitting there that's not been used for a while, it's sitting in the garage. Put a photo of it up. Let's see how many cars are out there sitting, and if they're for sale, let us know as well.
Chris, Collie,
Chris Colley,
and Ricky.
his newly acquired Rally 2. I saw his Facebook post this morning saying he was pleased with his efforts through 1, 2. Don't know specifically what words he used, but didn't make such a good effort of the spectator area in stage 2, and dropped a fair bit of time with a stall and some silliness. So hopefully a more clean run today for his home rally.
Well, we'll hear the next car if it's Paddy.
Well, that should have been Paddy before him.
He's maybe let Chris go in front. That sounds like a Mark II.
This is one we don't do much talking. We're gonna just let it sing coming up here.
Oh yes.
Yep. She's singing.
On you go, Paddy.
There was an issue with Paddy last night in one of the stages.
Ian Morrison, of course, I'm parked up. Safety first.
Good man, safety first as always.
Brett McKenzie said Alan's livery is so sexy.
That's so good.
Good to see if Paddy had any issues that he's still here and still going.
Absolutely.
Who's up next?
Have Nicholas Stampart. Skoda Rally 2.
Skoda Rally 2. These foreign competitors must come to Scotland, to these stages, these crazy places, and just be gobsmacked at the views, the scenery, the stages.
Yeah, because I do believe this is his first gravel event.
Really?
I think so, because he does the Belgian Championship and that's only tar, yeah. So to imagine coming and doing this, looking at this view as your first gravel event, it's fabulous.
Natalie Robinson next.
Yeah, hopefully another gold star.
Yeah, hopefully. A great performance last night. Chucking up the dust there. Definitely committed.
Again, a lot of dust kicked up. She's trying.
Yep. Great performance. Continues on like that, it'll be more maximum points for the championship today.
Yeah, she's sitting well.
Who's our top Scottish Championship contender through here?
Alex, Gary and Scott in that order.
Alex, Gary and Scott. Good effort.
So Gary's taking time out of Scott on that stage. That's the other thing. Apparently Natalie's twin sisters decided she wants a shot at rallying.
Really?
I think Dad's slightly nervous.
It's our second Evo, Johnny Mackay. Go on, Johnny.
Johnny, yeah. She's done one event, but she's into her horses. There might have to be some other horsepower exchanged.
Yeah, Gary was quickest out of the SRC, but still Alex is leading.
Yeah, we would expect Gary potentially to be the fastest through.
Yeah.
So yeah, Alex now got a challenge, keep his lead.
There's definitely a corner there that we're
There
not
is.
seeing. Johnny was taking a bit of a cut there. There's a bit of a bump from the...
Is that the one that Nikolai
Inside the corner.
Greisen went
Yeah,
quite wide on?
You could just tell the engine note was just a bit different as he lifted. It wasn't a flat. No.
Absolutely.
Hopefully Johnny's got his cobwebs blown if they're not been in the car since the rally last year.
Believe so.
Last night, a couple of stages under his belt, ready for a big day today. Riley Chester, we've got a noisy car. Can Kira that anyway?
Again, just 18. Super to see him come back and be confident in these stages.
A bad bump up there. What's our source of information there? Martin Erskine. Bad bump there.
He also said thanks for the kind words last night.
No problem, old boy. No problem.
Confidence knock this morning.
Yeah. Well, just get back into it and go and enjoy it. That's the main thing.
Shout out to Julie Borthwick marshalling today.
Julie Borthwick, well done. Alright, marshalling, another one of the heroes. Thank you very much for your efforts.
Yep. And we should have John Morrison next, and we should again shout out to Royal Aero again for supporting this, and John Morrison Timber Preservation.
We'll give him a wee wave on as he goes past. Go on, John. He's a man on a mission today. He's got the full anti-lag on there. Can hear it grumbling away. Maximum boost. Belt's tight, ready to go.
Last night's two stages just set you up nicely for today.
Yep.
They really do.
Very fit guy, John, with the cycling.
Yeah.
Lisa's agreeing there.
Yeah, I can't remember the event he does every year, but it's a mammoth.
Tarmac, it's a road event he
It's a
does.
road event. It's round about the Jim Clarks. I remember going to the recce and him being in training. Yeah, he does love his... I want to say Southern Cross, but it's not. I'll think it's some near Applecross, I think. I'll have a think about it.
Right, sounds like an Evo coming up. Pop and bang.
59's Niall Inglis. SRC. Certainly going well in the Evo.
Yeah. Pop, pop, bang, bang.
Can't beat it.
Is he new to that car?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if that's not John O'Kane's old car.
Right.
Potentially. Yeah, you got that after the rear-wheel drive Nova.
Oh,
so
yes.
completely different driving
yeah,
style.
Definitely, aye.
To get used to and going well.
Aye.
Like he's
You can tell there's gear changes there that you're not used to with the turbo car. Like, so you've got more torque, you can keep it in a gear.
Michael Phillip, Laura Dawson. Great to see them through last night.
Yep.
Mike's
going well
quite
again.
wild driving style.
Yeah.
Fair play to them.
The tail was wiggling about coming up there. No, he's hard on the throttle going down there.
2 partners in a car as well. I take my hat off to them.
As Lisa and I look at each other. Lisa and I have competed together a couple of times. We did the Greystoke stages together, and it'll always be remembered. Credit to Lisa. We come up to a corner. I've competed there a few times, and I was too concentrating on the drive-in. I hadn't been in the car for a while. Book of excuses, and we came up to a corner, and Lisa says, left nine. Well, it maybe was, but previously that I'd went hairpin right, so I got a set up to go hairpin right, and two marshals jumped on either side. So yeah, I got a slap on the wrist that day. But we're still here and talking. Steve Banner, the iconic red and white.
I would like to know how old that car is to have the collective years of experience. And a mentor to many, Steve.
Yeah.
You know, he takes a lot of time. He'll speak to people around him. Very, very humble guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes the fanfare that's associated with him in any way, shape or form.
It's funny with that in rallying because you go hard and he does really well and he builds up a fan base for what he does, and quite rightly so, because his results in an old Escort and whatnot over the years has been fantastic. But people aren't out for that. Some competitors aren't out for that buzz. They're just out to compete.
Yeah.
But as spectators look up to them, they admire them and whatnot, I guess. But some people are very quiet.
He just does a job and
loves
his rallying. 50 years in the sport, you must love it. Here's Robbie Wood. Stephen Brown.
One of our juniors in the Scottish Championship. Pushing into the corner there, good man. And when we talk about navigators doing umpteen amount of rallies, Stephen Brown, I'm going to have a quieter year next year.
Yes. He's amazing what he does in his rallying and his mountain rescuing.
Travels the length of the country. He's got some good friends down in Wales, does a bit down in Wales with the lads down there, and then he'll finish work after a hard shift. Down the road, go and do a rally, come back up the road, maybe do a rally here, maybe climb a mountain, maybe go and save somebody up a mountain. You never know with that man.
Absolutely.
John Rintoul, he was told this morning maximum revs, so come on John, get it sent on.
The Hado Energy Super Seniors.
Ross is going to be egging him on. I can hear Ross from here telling him, go on John, it's flat.
He is trying.
Aye. Go on, up the hill. Get that foot planted. Sounds beautiful, absolutely beautiful. A funny story with them pair. As most drivers and navigators, the driver just drives, the navigator does all the everything else basically. And the order of the day, we just drive to the stages as drivers. Well, Ross never tells John that it's the last stage we're about to do, because he's learned that John eases off because he just wants to get home and get to the finish. So now Ross has realised that, he doesn't tell him, so he can keep pushing until the last stage. Alfie Hammond, BRC competitor.
Does that look like a front right puncture?
Did it?
Yeah, it looks like it's a bit soft.
Talks of a puncture here among us.
Maybe just the tyre. Just looked a little bit soft there. Hopefully not, but it's a short stage, so
very
hopefully
much
they'll
so.
get to the end. But yeah, just talking about unassuming people, you know, Robbie Woody's the nicest, quietest
Very
again,
quiet.
and then he gets in the car and takes that 208 by the scruff of the neck. Same with Michael Phillip as well. He's just very quiet, doesn't really like being interviewed. And then you see him take this Mark II
Aye,
in typical
just send
stock
it.
car driver kind of way. He just takes it by the throat.
I think I know Robbie gained, I don't know a great deal about it, but Robbie gained a lot of his learning of the loose stuff below him on quad bikes. I think he was very competitive and done very well with the quad bikes before moving into the rallying.
Yeah, and a lot's to be said for feel, for sure. Here's
Yeah.
this young Chinese driver.
Our
Tang
very
Jun Hua.
travelled, very well travelled competitors.
First year rallying in the UK, going well.
Yeah, going very well.
Just realised I've said his name backwards last night.
Really?
Tang is his first name. They've got it the wrong, I think on the entry list it's the other way round, but looking on the side of the car it's
Right.
T Junhua. So yeah, apologies. We're trying our best.
Question for you. Connor Sisson,
Oh hello Connor.
Rally Finland or Grampian?
Oh, Connor, that's a tough one. What I will say, it was really cool seeing you in service. I have to say that was one of the highlights. Obviously, known you since you were a wee laddie. Finland was just next level. Next level for sure. Good to see you watching. Yeah, good to see Andy Horn out in the ex-John Wink, and big shout out to John Wink. Good to see you in service yesterday. I think Andy's just getting used to gravel.
Definitely, aye.
That'll be a fair difference in power to what he's used to.
Definitely, aye.
You know, just put the foot down.
Yeah.
If I'd have run in that car on a test,
Really?
yeah. I've never done a rally in a R5 or Rally 2, but I've done a few tests, obviously, with Neil, and yeah, it was pretty awesome, actually. I remember we were doing a 400 and thinking, yeah, this is quite quick. You know, that way. Wow.
I think his
So-
cars, the four-wheel drive cars he'll have had before, they'll never really had anti-lag. The Metro
No.
6R4's not turboed, so completely different way of driving.
Of driving, and yeah, hopefully I find it a bit easier. It's like everything, you just have to find your way, don't
Yeah.
you?
Mile by mile.
Yeah,
But it's always important to finish rallies and learn. You need to get the most out of every event,
get experience.
every mile.
Yeah, absolutely.
And learn.
Again, we were saying last night, you don't realise I suppose the privilege of what you sit in until you sit back and look back and think, you know, that was really quite cool.
It takes me, when I do a rally, you're so busy in the day and there's so much going through your head, trying to concentrate on stuff, that it can be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before all of a sudden it sinks in with me what I'd actually did and how good it was, and then I get time to have a recap of it all, and I think, you know what, that was absolutely class-like.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, the Rally Blues, the Jim Clark, it took me to Thursday.
Really?
I was just, despite having a puncture in the last stage, just had such a good rally, such a good day, such a good partnership in the car, you know, with Ali, and yeah, took to Thursday for me to come down from that, and the kids were delighted at school,
Yeah.
obviously, because I was in such a good mood.
Happy
And then-
teacher, happy days.
Absolutely. So I think we're waiting next for Callum and Claudia McLeod from Royal Aero.
Big shout out to them.
Hopefully they enjoyed last night, getting back out in the stages again. It's good to see a number of kind of partners, husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriend, doing this brother-sister as well. So yeah,
And potentially, as we said last night, there could have been a mother and son.
mother and son. I'm quite lucky. I've sat with a mother and son. I sat with Kirsty Jarrett and Ross Jarrett. I've sat with father and son on a couple of occasions. Peter Hunter, Scott Hunter, Shell's husband.
Oh, aye.
Yeah. So that's not, I think, you were expecting. Colin Minton and Izzy Holman. Oh, hopefully there's no issues with Callum and Claudia.
No.
Oh yeah, it's good.
There's tracker showing that. I've just seen the Ignition Motorsport on the side there, and a quick shout out to him. He helped us in a time of need at the Grisdale Rally with a part of the brake cylinder. When I was looking after John, we needed a brake cylinder late at night, and they came to the rescue. So
Excellent. That's our good rally community. Last year when I did with Aileen, we had starter issues. Evo's a heavy car to push.
Yep.
But first Martin Erskine service crew didn't even hesitate.
No ifs or
Laura
buts.
Dawson in the blue bar, right under the bonnet.
Yep.
Ken Wood was over, rolling his sleeves up,
yeah, it's
loving a challenge, and everyone just came
fantastic.
together to help us.
Even at rallies and even up and down the country, there'll be many people that have got me on Facebook and often laugh if I'm needing something picked up from somewhere up and down the country, or going to an event, the logistics of parts travelling between people at events. There's always things.
Oh, we Urbana's. We're just saying, I think it's after stage 6 that Gary's now leading the Scottish Championship. He's
Good effort.
absolutely on a mission,
He's on a mission.
From Alex and then Scott.
We've got a car pulled down there. Someone's told them there's sandwiches in the back of my van.
Oh,
Hope they leave some for us.
maybe have a look at a tracker and see if we can help that. Tell you another.
Just got a glimpse of it. Looked like it was a blue car.
Oh,
Narrow that down.
who's coming up next? While we're having a look for that, another fun fact, Tulsi, a few years ago at the Scottish when we stopped in Moffat, in the pouring rain, and we had 4 bikers had come all the way down from well above Glasgow to come and see John Crawford finish from his motorbike days. And it was really good, and obviously I was CLO in the event, so I went to speak to him to ask if they were waiting, and they said, yeah, we've just come down. They didn't know John, but they'd seen it happen, so they got on their bikes and they came down to...
Any excuse for a day out,
and
especially
again,
in the rain.
John just... almost like, really? And I was like, yeah. Got out the car, pouring rain, and went over and spoke to the guys and found a bus shelter for them, not get too wet. And it just shows you how far our reach has, though, when we
Yeah.
have personalities in the sport. That, and again, he was just quite shocked, really, I think. And I just think it's great how motorsport brings people together from all kind of walks.
Be interested to know in the live feed who gets a gold coin or who gets a prize for watching from the furthest distance today.
Yeah. So it's only after 4. Right, okay, so after... so after 4 stage, that's Gary winning. Thanks for that, Lisa. We're trying to
Took some time back
keep
after his
you
puncture last night. He took 30 seconds back.
30 seconds out of Alex.
No, overall he must have been down.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, because we could see it was on a push, but that's a push.
Very
Fair
important
play.
though. You get results throughout the day, and as it shows at the Scottish Rally there, until the cars are out of the stage, until they cross that finish line, anything can happen. Breaking down on a road section, you name it. The rules are you need to get back to the finish.
Even just a stall off the start, a little spin, a half spin, a loss in the notes, just a little bit,
Yep.
a lift, bad timing. There's so many variables that you prepare, but you can't guarantee. Got somebody on stage, good.
And it's an Evo, can hear it. Ross McDonald.
Oh, Ross McDonald.
Oh, popping a bang. Susan got a wee fright there.
Every time. You'd think
Still
I'd
looking
be
shiny,
used
so that's good.
getting his confidence back, which is great to see.
Well, he's been hiring a car off G&M there recently, the 208, and again going from that car to driving the 2 litre Evo here, it'll be a bit different to get used to, and I doubt Ross will have done any testing, so last night's probably his shakedown.
Yeah, very different driving off the torque, not the revs, I would imagine, would you say?
Yeah. So now good to see him still going.
Could this be Christina Robinson potentially?
Could be.
Or is it
Could hear.
Callum
Yeah.
McGrum? Well, look, again, he's a driver himself.
Going well.
Grum will definitely be keeping her right
Good
in there.
effort.
Chasing down Natalie.
fearless.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're new to rallying. They've not done a great deal, but they're
No.
driving like they've done it for many years. And to drive a car like that, it'll be a very responsive, very quick car. There'll be a lot of power there, and they're making the most of it.
Christina's got background in horses, and randomly it actually serves you really well.
Really?
Your feel, you know, like when you're driving, you feel it through your seat, you feel what the car's doing, you don't wait for the car to do anything, and that's very much the same with horses. It's a partnership. So it actually is quite a good transition from one to the next.
Sounds like John Budge.
Yep.
Good man.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to see.
He's trying.
He'll be loving being back out in the stages.
Yeah. Well, we love to see him back out.
Especially driving all the way up here. He does some distance.
Right. He's done a lot of work on that car, I think, since it was last at the Scottish Championships. Had different engine and different bits and bobs, so
Good.
hopefully all the hard work pays off and he gets round and has an enjoyable day. Peter Stewart watching from Ibiza.
Yeah.
How are we feeling today? Was it a big shift last night at all? You don't go to Ibiza to go sightseeing.
No, you certainly don't.
Watch them from the Atlantic.
We've got one from the Atlantic.
This Mike Grant, it is.
Mike Grant.
Go on, boys.
He's doing well in the championship.
Yeah, leading the Subaru Cup and 63 car club and 63 on the door. That's quite cool.
That is cool, aye.
Yeah, he started off in a Fiesta back in 06.
There we go, there's a limit I was talking about last night. Gets the maximum revs out of it. But I would say he doesn't run any anti-lag in that car. He's just running it in normal mode.
Yep.
So, a bit of a disadvantage when you've not got the anti-lag system. Chuck's watching from Egypt.
Wow.
Having a wee holiday. Have any of your kids got broken bones this time? I think they're quite prone to having broken bones when you go on holiday, if I'm right in saying. We've got a rever coming up.
Kyle Morrison and David Law, first
No
rally.
issues here.
Yeah, an amazing. He has navigated for his dad, but this is his first rally, and David Law's super experienced beside him. He'll keep him right. Stage sponsor, stage 4. Retro restorations. I think if you look at that car, it will be immaculate. Yeah, absolutely beautiful example. And Kyle works on Michael Phillips' car. Great to see that presentation of these cars, isn't it? He must be loving that. It's his first event, you know, quite local crew.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I remember my local rally, the Galloway Hills, first time I did it. It's, yeah, who have we got next? Story to tell about that.
Smith.
Here's Christopher Smith and Paul Gribbon. We'll give them a wave on. Get on yourself. Sometimes it's worse when they know they're here. The pressure's on and they're trying to be a hero as they're driving down. I know what it's like. But it pays off. I've just got you a second a mile there. Back on the power. Go on. So hopefully they have a good day as well. They're certainly giving it the kahuna up the hill.
Looking good. Looks like he's getting to grips with the car anyway.
Yeah, I think I got a message from him. I've not looked at it properly, but they had a puncture at the end of 2 last night, so lost a slight bit of time. But I don't think they had to stop and change it. Or he couldn't be bothered stopping and changing it. He just kept driving until he got to the end. One of the two.
Right. I think it was a long stage. So we've got Andrew Chalmers and Georgia Campbell. I think Georgia's registered in the Scottish Championship. This is just learning our trade on the gravel.
Yeah. That does sound incredible, that car. a big rever as well. There's quite a bad bump in the inside that corner.
Yeah.
It's definitely, as the people are cutting in, people are following it, and it's getting a bit worse. You can see the car moving about as they go
Different
into it.
suspensions as well.
Yeah.
These front-running cars, God, the suspension travel
What
and
bump?
what they absorb.
Straight over it.
Finland just blew my mind. The jumps and just the extension, and they
The
just
travel they
land
have.
and go.
Yep.
Yeah.
No bouncing, just down and
Wow.
go.
Yeah.
Andy McDonald, the VST, hard pusher.
On you go.
Go on. Bet that'd be a great wee car to drive, that car.
Sorry if that was a noise through there.
Oh, I think they had a wee bit loose in there. There was a wee bit of tail action coming out of that corner.
Gravel will definitely be getting pulled out, I would say there, for sure. Well held.
With these cars now, as they come down, they need to watch their line and keep in the tracks, keep off the loose stuff. You'll maybe see the tracks, and in between that you've got the loose gravel. So as soon as they hit that stuff, it just becomes like marbles, and the car starts moving about. So they need to keep in the tracks where the grip is.
There is up. This should be the Mustang potentially next.
Mustang.
Yeah, local crew. Actually, no, it doesn't. Is it? Yeah, they've actually got probably one of the nicest wedding venues in Scotland.
Really?
As Wanley. A lot of rally people have got married there in the past. See the note
That
coming
looks
off
like
this.
a big car to throw about.
Yeah.
A big smooth ride. I wonder if there's an armchair for your shoulder in there.
Their game.
Incredible.
Smell that fuel.
Yeah.
That's a nice smell.
This event has brought out some very different cars between that and the Saab.
Yeah.
The old Saab.
Big cut there as well.
Yeah.
He wasn't. So Jack did a lot in the early 2000s. He knows his way around a rally stage.
I would say if that car had a fuel consumption gauge in it.
Yeah, an oil tank strapped to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch it for sure. Great to see them.
We've got a rev box coming up the hill here.
Oh,
Ernie
excellent.
Lee, Ernie. Haddo Energy.
Second in the Super Seniors. On we go. I won't say a lady's age with Patricia, but I'll tell you, she is game. She is
admirable.
fabulous.
Very admirable.
She loves her rallying, and if I'm in a car and look as good as she does, I will be one very, very happy camper. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
There's a slight wee miss. I had it last night, just low down, just a wee fluff before it gets up the revs. Sounding incredible.
Yeah. Just great to see them on the stages, isn't it? Real good supporter. Coming back to rallying and just loving it. Superb.
In the 306, Michael Thompson.
Yeah. They had some fuel issues last night. I had a wee look on Facebook. So they got that fixed last night. 61st overall and delighted with it.
Yep.
Really. So hopefully the fuel issues are sorted. Well done to the boys in service for getting that turned around and back out.
Yeah, I would say a shout out to all service crews. I know what it's like. It can be long days in the service area, long nights sometimes, lots to be doing. But drivers and navigators certainly appreciate all the efforts, just like marshals, but in a different aspect. They're a very important part of it all.
Yeah, I was speaking to Gary and McDonald actually. They were saying they had issues with a burnt electrical switch, and the service crew were 10 p.m. on Thursday getting their car ready for today. So yeah, worth their weight in gold.
And Andy. Alright. Martin Andy Locke. Scottish Championship. They've got a BRC sticker on the side of that. Don't know if they were BRC registered as well.
Maybe just like to be
Sonar
sticker.
crew, car sounding great. Andy loves a sticker, does he? Andy loves a sticker. Two top guys, real nice people. hopefully they have an enjoyable day out. That's another father and son crew.
Yep, and that's a long way from Stranraer.
Yep.
Up to here as well, so just it's good to see them supporting all the rounds of the Scottish Championship. Talking about the Scottish Championship, good support, great to see the Asset Alliance
Continuing for another year.
Yep, continuing support there, so thank you very much for that. Great
Huge
to see.
Huge support for the championship and rallying in general, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Rallying in general and crews.
It's just the same that we don't see Willie Patterson out.
Stephen Wood from Inverness.
Rear wheel drive Fiesta. Hear that go up the hill.
Ooh. I spent a lot of money on that car. It's quite a fancy car, Riger dampers. I'm sure it's got an alloy engine block in it. It's a good back cat. Stephen O'Donnell, a wee shout out to myself of all people. Yep, at Mull he was needing something and I had a part there, and that's just how it goes. And I know fine well if I was ever in Mull or if you would ever help out Stephen, Eddie, I'm sure you would, and that's just how it works. So always delighted and happy to help out wherever's possible. Here's the Saab.
This is the
Saab Turbo, rear car. Great to see. Who else have we got? Jim McIver. Do I still see myself rallying at Ernie's age? That is a very good question.
I'd like to say yes.
I would like to say yes, aye, yeah. Will I be? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. That conversation could go very in depth, but we'll leave it and say that I would like to, yes.
I think that's all we can hope for, because we never really know.
No, definitely not with rallying, but
For sure.
If it was possible, then yes. And I think it's important that anybody that wants to go rallying just now just gets out and goes and does it. Don't hold off.
C2R2.
Alan Young, aye. He's getting the VC2 rev box revved up. Come on, give it some revs.
Great to see
Give
this
it
on
some
the
revs.
stage.
It's another one, hopefully the mic can pick up. Be a great wee car on a day like this. Sequential gearbox, just keep pulling the gears. Let the back end slide out slightly, but just keep on the power. Keep the diff pulling you.
Just like to give a wee shout out to, actually, well, we've got a bit of a gap, to David Hall. I see he's listening. David and his dad, they were the real kind of components of getting me into rallying. His dad Kist dragged us everywhere, and yeah, there was always a chat and always a banner video to be had. So yeah, it's his fault. Yeah, Sandy and Ian.
Escort.
Great to see them out.
I'll give a wee shout out to my old man. Probably doesn't know I call him my old man, but my dad. He's watching, hopefully, aye. He was always up and at it, kick up the arse to get me going in the morning and get up and go and do all these things. So, yeah, a great bit has been achieved thanks to that.
Yeah, and Sandy's another one who's done a lot of rallying over the years and is always the first to help if you've got a problem, or over the years he's needed some help over the years, and he pays it back as well, and just great part of our community. Max Carty and Daniel Bauer in C2. Again, super wee car in these stages.
Car looking great.
That's a super note coming off that wee car, isn't
Yeah.
it?
He's trying hard, like. Galloway Hills, 12th of September. Yep, next round of the Scottish Rally Championship here, with the final round of this championship. Hopefully we'll have some more information on the Galloway Hills soon. I don't think there's been anything released yet. It's quite quiet on that front just now, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll get some information on that. Reg's out soon and we'll know more about it. Usually based, well, it's always based southwest Scotland, Castle Douglas direction, but last year it was at Dunmellington, so not sure if it'll be up there this year again or what the case is, but for sure the stages will always be fantastic, that's for sure.
Yeah, so Neil and Ian Phillip there, local drivers, we were talking about them yesterday. Again, a good supporter of Scottish rallying in general, because when he is not driving, Neil and Ian are marshalling. They've marshalled for probably 30 plus years.
Commitment to the sport,
yep.
Incredible.
A long time before they even set foot in a rally car, and you'll always find Neil with a smile on his face, marshalling, driving, road rallying, marshalling at road rallying. He's a real absolute lover of motorsport.
You get people that are heroes that go marshalling and do these things and whatnot, but then you go to another level when you go to a rally. It is absolutely chucking it down. Everything is soaked. The wind slapping you in the face, and you get the marshals that are smiley, happy, and absolutely loving life. They're just a different breed.
Yep.
Loving life.
Absolutely.
Daniel Wilkinson, little mini here. Must be doing well in the results to move up in the seeding. He's going well, aye.
Yeah, I was reading on Facebook, somebody had put a post saying that a car's got 100% finish rate on this event,
Good
so
effort.
no pressure
Yeah.
for today, for sure. But yeah, talking a little bit again, about the road rallies, we were saying, like Natalie's navigator, Sam Collis, he's a prolific road rally man.
Yep.
He's won, I think, 3 or 4 Northeast Championships. He'll have done hundreds of road rallies. And I think it's such a good way to start, and it's a really cheap way to start.
Yep.
Get into motorsport at ground level, join a local car club.
Incredible learning though, because navigating in a rally like this with pace notes is one thing, but doing navigational rallies is proper navigating, a proper skill. Absolutely.
Well, I marshalled for about 3 or 4 years before I even sat in a car, and that taught me everything I needed to know: timing, how a rally works. Absolutely brilliant.
Michael Stanley, he didn't get out last night.
Michael Stanley didn't get out last night. No?
No, or he started but didn't get to us.
Right.
Right, so he's not on the start list, but starting the rally, so that's good. Get some miles.
How is results doing for any other stages, and also further down the field with various things?
Yeah, so that's what I would just say. While Lisa's having a look for some results, if you want to get started, not sure where to start, marshalling's a super place to get started. Contact a local car club, get started, get out, meet people. The more people you meet
some great people as
the
well.
more opportunities that come
friends.
around.
Like-minded people.
Absolutely. If Craig Henderson, who's out in the Scottish, his dad hadn't got me started, not sure what would have happened. So this is Ashley.
Ashley there, trying hard, giving it the revs. A wee kind of R2 car on throttle bodies there. You can tell the induction note off of that one. Back on the power. Nice and tidy.
Stage 4 still, so yeah, Gary was 13 down last night and he's now 6 up, so he's taken 20 out.
That's one thing you'll see about Ashley. She's very precise. She's nice, she's neat, she's precise with her driving, and that's why she's quite a consistent driver.
Yeah.
Good consistent results when she starts the stage.
Next, Cal McLeod taking a keen line down there, getting her chucked in. Luxury pods. Deviate luxury pods. Anybody looking for a wee break? Put a couple of quid in his pot, hopefully.
Get him out to another rally.
Yeah, get another tyre or some fuel in the car. That's what it's all about.
It literally is one rally to the next, isn't it? counting down.
Yeah, they usually come in thick and fast. By the time you're at one, the entries and the regs are usually out for the next one.
Or if you're in my house,
There's 5 of them.
it's never there.
Aye.
Yep.
Sounds like a Mini. Can hear the
Brian Finlayson.
supercharger.
Zoe
Nice, carrying good
Finlayson.
speed there.
Committed.
Some speed about it. Wee bit of bounce on the back end on that one. The wind has calmed down and the dust is lingering a bit more now.
Yeah, we are needing a bit of a
I don't know if you're
breeze.
realising, but you're getting a bit of a dust cover on you. I think we all are.
forest tan.
Yeah, forest tan, that'll be right.
Yeah, interesting. I'm looking at my trousers. Yeah. Mike Moats.
Who's up next? I was going to say, with Mike Moats.
Again, another good
Can hear that
supporter of
coming.
rallying through the
Come
years.
on, Mike. Mike loves a rev as well. Give us a rev. Yes.
Dad's on
Keep
you.
it revving.
Big wave on for Mike there.
He's a man on a mission there. He knows we're here. He knows we're watching. He's giving it the beans. He's definitely trying.
That's a lot of dust.
Aye. He's going to be sweating at the end of this one.
He's just loving, as you said last night, he's loving being back in the Nova. He's just loving it. And the Scottish, he was like a little kid. He was just hyper.
He can really attack with that car. The Subaru, he just didn't have the, don't know what it was. But that
Can't
car,
take it by
he's-
the scruff of
yep,
the neck.
That he is, and he's giving it the beans.
And that, it was really good, the production he did for, you know, the Roger
RAC,
Albert
aye,
as
yeah.
well, yeah.
I put a lot of effort into it, but he does that just because of the love for the rallying.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Connor. Sorry, Cameron Black with Connor. I think Connor might be his brother.
They'll be local to here.
Yeah. And we saw his dad in Zero car. And his usual navigator is in with dad in Zero. So he said his ears are going to have peace
He's going
this
well there.
weekend.
Like we say last night, it's great to see these different variety of cars.
His dad is always rallied Mazdas, and that's just kind
Mazda
of
diehard.
another, another
Yeah.
blood. It's in his blood. He'll bleed Mazda, I think.
One about that Saab, there's only 2 left apparently now.
2 of them Saabs left.
One was destroyed.
Oh, that's a shame. Of the rally specific ones, I'm guessing.
Is this MG? No.
No, this could be, I would say, possibly Megan Kane, maybe. It is.
Oh, it's me.
Going very well there.
Excellent.
Great to see her back out. Yeah, never made it out last night. Turbo issues. She had engine issues this year that's plagued her from the first round of the British Championship. And I think a lot of people have put a lot of effort into sourcing parts and getting it all back together and whatnot. So there was a lot of people. We were all happy to see her back out last night. But never made it to the stage with some turbo issues. So I think there'll be credit due to someone among the service area, as we keep going on about, that helped them out with the turbo and get her back out today. So enjoy your day. And to be honest with you, it didn't look like she'd been out of the car long coming up the hill there. She was going well.
Yeah, just a problem sourcing parts. That's the problem. Just on back order, I
Yeah,
believe.
madness. You'd think with a car like that you'd be able to get them, but never mind.
And you swap over from their Guile, yeah. Sister's navigating, not driving this time.
Be 1400 powering on up the hill.
Inverness based crew.
A wee wiggle on getting round that corner.
Wonder if there'll be any rivalry as to where they finish. Having swap seats.
Lisa and I discussed this last night, but I don't think that's a fair comparison. The gravel to tarmac, it's very different. I
That
think
depends on your sibling rivalry.
it does.
You might
Aye,
just
yeah,
take whatever you can get.
yeah. So no, I would say it's a different kettle of fish. Take a bit of confidence getting used to the car sliding below you. You need to let the car slide and power through. If you try and keep it in too much of a straight line, it doesn't work. So it's just having that confidence to allow it to slide.
Yep, and get it back. Well, this next crew we were hearing from, we met Alan Scott, who was in, smiling from ear to ear. Alan's dad was saying, just pop that in there. First rally, a huge effort.
Full concentration on the face there. Two hands
Yep.
on the wheel.
Excellent. I think Phil, experienced navigator, will
Keep
be
him
keeping
on the right.
focused.
Aye, nice and smooth round there. Carrying the speed.
Rebuilding an engine from 2 last, I think,
2
quite
into 1.
close to the wire, and finishing the car. Bought that car half built, finished it himself. So a real labour of love
Yeah.
to get here. Speaking to him at the Scottish, and he was bouncing at the Scottish to get out. Just
Incredible.
Great to see.
It's almost bringing me back to when I did my first rally, and you can remember that every mile you did, you were closer to the finish and just enjoying it all. It was an experience, that's for sure.
I enjoyed getting off the start line on the Sunbeef so much on my first rally. I forgot to read.
Really?
I got to corner 4.
Right. You're
Yeah.
remembering you're here for a job.
I was loving it.
We Puma.
Puma, Tom Reardon, Richard Wardle.
BRC stickers there as well.
Yeah. A super wee car in the woods. So it just shows you, I was with a very flamboyant driver in the Sunbeam, and I had a super day. I'll never forget it. And I've still got the picture. At the very last time control, Peter Klingon gave me my time card. There's just this grin. I mean, that was, nearly 25 years ago. Maybe 25 years ago.
When you say that name, Peter Klingon, he needs a special mention as
He
well.
does.
Like, Peter Klingon is an absolute gentleman of a guy. Does an unbelievable amount for rallying in general. The Scottish Championship, usually you always see him in refuel, at scrutineering, at noise test. Comes in logbooks, the cars and whatnot, and always a smile on his face. Nothing's
Scottish
ever a
Championship
bother.
Committee member as well.
Yep. Involved in the Scottish Rally in Dolbeate. An absolute hero. Beautiful car.
Lovely. Andrew Redfern, Max Redfern. Enjoying their day out.
Oh, had a wee tail slide on there. You can tell when they come off the power quickly and the engine note changes. Off the power, get the car straightened up. Back on the power.
So we've got a few retirements. We've got Elliot Payne. Oh, what a shame.
Disappointing. Could tell there was
Ross
something alright there.
McDonald, Julian Fouquet, Cal McLeod, who we were waiting on, Royal Aero. So that's obviously before us.
Maybe something
For
like that, a
Julian.
broken drive shaft.
Callum maybe didn't start at the stage, and then Elliot and Ross in stage at some point. So this is Graham Morrison, dad of Kyle.
Pushing
doing
on
his
here,
first rally,
pushing on.
yeah. He's not a stranger
well.
to the stages.
He's had his chocolate shreddies for breakfast this morning.
Yeah. Again, beautiful car.
Yeah.
Retro restorations.
He's definitely giving it the beans down there.
Stage 1 and 4. He must have had
Right,
problems
Jinx.
last night to be seated, to be going that
Yeah,
well. And because I think, as far as we're aware, he might be last car. 2 more to go.
Few at the start line.
Okay.
I think Tommy Finn, who retired last night, is at the start line, and so's Fraser McDowell.
Oh, aye.
Dougal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fraser
good.
McDougall seen on Facebook this morning. They
Seen
got the
them.
clutch. Again, another shout out to the service crew. They must have put a clutch in it last night, and I seen something about a sump. But
Fair play.
yeah, bet there was tools everywhere. This is a flying sunbeam.
Excellent.
Good to see. Tommy Finn, good to see. And a VTI 1600, I would imagine. It has got the TI spoiler on.
I'm so glad people get to see this car in the stages. They are few and far between now.
He's committed down through there anyway. Likely be a wee 4-speed box, same as the Mark IIs, historic spec, no power steering, nothing fancy. old car, but committed and chucking it in that rut there, like he was well in there.
You can hear it starting to cut out, can't
Yeah.
you? If he's not smiling at the end of this stage,
I know, definitely.
you're saying they've got a special place in your heart too. I just started
Yeah.
continued my love of rallying.
Very noisy car, man on a mission. A possessed man coming up the hill here now. Maximum revs, car bouncing about.
Go for it.
He's trying hard.
Attacking us with stones
Yep.
that hard.
Big
Yeah.
revs.
Testament to him, we've not had a stone all day.
He's using every wee rev there. Those valves are getting a good clear out.
On you go.
I think that engine's going to be thankful for a wee rest by the time they get to the finish.
So I think we're saying that Julian Fouquet is just literally up the stage. It's a car we kind of saw at the start, so we're quite close to the start. So yeah,
I think we're going to be able to hear Fraser right till he finishes at this rate with the noise off of that car.
you think so?
Yeah, absolutely
Excellent.
fantastic.
Third
Good on.
junior,
Third junior.
yeah, coming into this event. So
Well,
he's
hopefully scoop some more points up today.
absolutely deserved, doesn't he?
Mm.
He really does. He's trying hard, and that's what we need.
In fairness, again, another car that's an older car, a rare kind of car to use, so
A lot of work to keep it going, keep
Yeah.
it looking as good as it is. For
you
sure.
can still hear it echoing through the woods here. Loud pedal.
Nikolai Bryson was first, quickest in that last stage 5.
Oh,
Got to push on.
really?
Yeah.
John's
That'll be good for
still
Lance here.
leading. John's now leading.
John Armstrong overall leading.
He did look on a mission
Ah,
this
he's
morning,
definitely on a
didn't he?
mission.
And Gary's leading the Scottish Championship. I think that will be interesting. I think Gary might pull a lead, but I think when we're looking at the Asset Alliance Scottish Championship, I think we will find a battle between
Yeah.
Alex Scott and Bruce. Bruce will be in as well, and
Yeah,
John
good to see.
Crawford, and Callum will continue his push, Callum Atkinson and Nicky. Just great to see that we're continuing, and you know, we've had some giant killing performances as well.
Mm-hmm.
When we look at the numbers on the doors
Definitely, aye.
as to where they're starting today.
There's only 14 seconds between first and third.
14 seconds between first and third.
Gary and Scott.
Sounds a lot, but it's not. It just takes, like we said before, stalls, small things, stupid things.
A little
Widen the
overshoot.
corner, yep.
Yeah, and there's some of the stages are quite tricky as well. There are tricky parts that, you know, it's not hard to get caught out or just outbreak yourself
Yeah,
on the loose, because the looseness is certainly, you know, on the corners. We're finding it for some of the guys further down who have got their own class battles and points, you know, for their championship.
Oh, yeah, I think we've got Camerons on the go.
One more
We've
car.
got, yeah, hopefully,
When we drove through,
hopefully, got
Oh, he's moved.
so that.
Had moved on the
That's fine. We were just going to shout there were spectators walking down, so we were just making sure that they were aware, but we don't think there's going to be another car on the stage. Okay, so
that's
that
us
looks
for
like
stage
us.
3.
Yeah, well, thanks very much everyone for listening. We are live again on SS9.
9, yep.
So again, get some interaction, get the questions going. We'll give you a shout out where we can.
Get the tea and coffee filled up.
Yeah, we've tried our best to protect what we can.
there's trackers in that. We're just getting told.
Yeah, no, the tracker will be in the car. So,
Okay. Yeah, should be the sweeper car through. Yeah, sweeper, that's us. Now, and that's another junior navigator driving there, Dr. John and Dr. Deirdre. Okay, awesome.